That young man without a t-shirt stopped me. I said, could I help him to get to Bristol? I said, you got a Boris bike. You got to take that down to Bristol. They're going to have to be a surprise. Anyway, I couldn't even smell beside him. He was smoking a full. Yeah, so as you see on that little video I just did, as I was coming along here at Heathrow, just filming those guys in suits, making stories up for you to listen to on television sets, which you have to pay for a television license to listen to all this nonsense. Anyway, roads are really quiet. That chap said, I need to get to Bristol. I said, you got the free bike, haven't you? You can cycle it all the way. He says, my wife is going to break my neck. I said, why should she do that? You have a good excuse, haven't you? A rail strike. You couldn't get home. You nicely made it out of the home just before the rail strike. Now there's a rail strike, you can't get back. You want some money off me. It's not for you to get back, but surely when he was talking to me, he had something wrapped under his palm, which the air was getting polluted and I couldn't even breathe. Something that not a regular smoker would smoke. Anyway, so he wanted something, and I had a little chat with him and said, you stay safe and cycle safe to Bristol, or whatever you do, make sure you are healthy and steady enough to be on the road on that bike. After just a little hint, as I turn around, there's another chap comes around and says, oh, brother, is there any way you could help me with the 6 to B to get home? I said, I've been walking for 4 hours. You're fit and young enough to do that. So, I'll tell you. The people have made themselves in such a way. There's always an excuse to get a free handout. How about that? For living in the UK. A great British idea to get you a free house, free everything, free food vouchers, free accommodation, free bills, free food bills with food vouchers. And that's not enough. They go begging and shoplifting as well. What a great idea we've encouraged people to be in. What a life to live. Burden to oneself, and every step that they take. Painful, don't you think? But for me, it's joy to speak to these chaps and to make sure that I'm not altered or cause to be concerned of, but I'll give the only advice I can at all times.